I've been dying to go to a roller rink, man. I haven't been to one since I was like 13, dude. I really want to.
I did go to them a lot when I was growing up. There was Roland.
Roland.
It's normally
Roland
like
what?
Rolandia.
So it's just like real funny. I went to Catherine had her birthday at a skate world or something like that.
Skate World's good. That's good.
And I hadn't been in forever. Fucking, which one is it? Roller
blade or skate?
Roller skating.
Skate is the four in a square, and blade is a blade of wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you do those at skating rinks? Can you even
I don't think so.
I don't think
I feel like that's... You're like the bad kid. You show up in rollerblades and like...
Yeah, you go really fast on that floor, dude.
You're wearing like a helmet,
dude,
one of those
almost
really
every single one of my sentences. I gotta pull it back.
Get your dude quota.
I started off in the rink and was going really slowly, and Eric was with me, and we were just going real slow. And then, as the night progressed, I was able to actually move.
That was adorable. That was the right reason to use adorable.
Oh,
full circle.
And a girl had passed me like the first time I tried to get around the rink, and when I was moving very slowly and choppily, and then by the time I like actually went around, she was like, "Oh, hey, good job, you did it." And I thought, "Hey, thank you," but she was already gone because she was great.
That's nice.
Aww. Yeah, I like that she supported you.
Me too. Like that's in real life, not on the stage.
Oh. Okay, that reminds me of a crazy story in my life, and I'm going to tell you that story. Senior year in college, I went to college in Dallas, and senior year in college was the first time I moved off campus. Me and my college roommate, who I'd had all 3 of the years in the dorm, moved into an apartment together. And it was a ways off campus, and I didn't have a car, so she drove us back and forth, so it was funsies. But our first weekend when we were living there, we decided to have a housewarming party. And so we invited everybody over to our house, and we were hanging out. And at one point, one of the maintenance guys like came up into the party because, you know, we had met him when we were moving in or whatever. And my roommate was, you know, of course, attractive. And so he came to like meet the other attractive ladies or whatever. And this maintenance guy had a golf cart because he worked at the apartment complex. All right, so then
he got around in a golf cart.
Yeah, he like came in a golf cart, and he was at the party for a little while and drank a little bit with us. And then people were like, "Hey, you get that golf cart, huh? Let's take rides." And so people in groups of 2 drove around the apartment complex in the golf cart. Well, it turns out apparently 1 or 2 of the crazy golf cart couples had taken the cart off-roading onto like this like field that they had and done donuts in the field. And then some group of people had hit a car and damaged the car.
Oh no.
So the next day, as we're waking up hungover from this housewarming party that we had, we get a knock on the door, and it's the apartment complex, and they're like, "What the hell did you do to the apartment?" And we're like, "What?" And they're like, "You caused all this damage to this field that we had, and you bashed this person's car, and you know, you can look at, you know, we have these cameras that are showing the golf cart hitting this car and stuff like that." But we were like, "Well, who was in it?" And they couldn't figure out who from the look. You could just see the golf cart, but you couldn't see like who was in it. But a bunch of 2s had gone out to do it. And so I like rounded up all those people, and they told us we were going to have to pay like hundreds of dollars.
Oh, man,
so we rounded everybody up, and we were like, "What happened? What's going on? Who did it?" And I mean, most of them were drunk, right? They're driving a golf cart around drunk, whatever. Anyway, we established who did it, and the person who we all established did it was like, "Guys, I didn't do this." And we were like, "Come on, you were the most drunk. Everyone says they didn't do it," and you're like, "Well, I'm not sure, so that sounds pretty viable to me."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Whatever." And so I told him how much he owed us to pay off the thing, because it was huge. And he gave us the money in $1 bills. That he had gone to the bank and had them put in like a box or something, like a little paper box, but it was all like $1 bills, not bound, but just singles. So it was difficult to deal with. And it was a couple $100. And he just gave us this box and was like, deal with it.
What?
And that was his way of being like mad at us and like defiant in that
creative.
moment.
Could have been nickels.
Could have been
Yeah.
nickels.
Nickels, that would be heavy.
Yeah. And difficult to establish.
I would immediately probably, I don't know.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Aside from the
Thank
germs.
you.
Oh, that's what that was. Okay, bless you.
I
I
hold.
thought you were like hawking something up. No.
She wouldn't do that.
I don't know. I would have to throw that on my bed and like roll around in it, I think.
Did you guys do that?
Or throw it up in the air at least. Like I just like something.
I
like
don't
just
think we
rocked
rolled
it.
around on the. Well, maybe we did. I don't remember that we did, but I definitely remember throwing it up in the air.
Yeah. And like,
But it was very somber, to be totally honest with you, because the whole situation. No, not the throwing of the money. The whole situation, like receiving the money, having the money, the whole situation of the money, like it was not great. Everyone was very upset about it. Because we got in a lot of trouble, and it was our first apartment, and it was like, fuck. So we were young and thought that we were going to have a big problem with it, but it hasn't affected my life, so...
You told that story really well. I was like, riveted. It was good. No, right?
You've given me nothing but compliments. You're so sweet.
Yes, man, I'm just saying truths. Truth bombs. Who originally said truth bombs? Because that was like something that happened like a decade ago.
I don't know. I bet you...
That could be your roller girl name. And then
Truth bombs.
Bombs?
Bomb? That
Yeah.
just sounds like I fart myself around.
That would be great!
I propel myself with farts on my rollerblades.
I guess it does sound like that.
I don't know. Truth bombs are.
Bomb!
If you backed away, wouldn't you just be smelling it?
Well, that was me going in a circle.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say
You can't
like,
see
how-
that person who's listening to the podcast.
Yeah, truth bombs are normally negative, but all your truth bombs are like super positive and complimentary. You normally say like truth bomb when you hurt somebody's feeling, when you're like, oh, that you wore
Truth
that,
bomb.
and nobody's doing that.
I can walk away from feeling bad about this because I just said truth bomb.
Truth bombs. Yeah.
Protect myself.
It's like people saying like just saying. Like I hate the phrase just saying.
Whoa,
It drives me crazy.
Guys, I just noticed the cup that you handed me with all the trail mix in it.
Another, yeah, they got 2 rush cups.
Yeah.
This is an
Close
insane.
to
Is this
the
was this an album cover or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
What the fuck is that? Kelsey Rogers would have so many things to say about this pentagram.
With
this
the baby
cup.
on it, I'm sure she knows a lot about Rush.
This is all like Illuminati shit.
Yeah.
Look at these people in the coats. Kelsey Rogers, you should come see this cup. You should do this podcast.
She should. She's in South Dakota right now.
Rush, they're Canadian, so like
She's always
whatever
in
their
South
Illuminati
Dakota.
is.
Every time I talk to her.
What?
In the last week.
Well, she's been at Sturgis, right?
Yeah. So, Yamina, what's next up for you? What's your, like, big thing that you're working on? What's your project? What's your, like, vibe? What's happening?
Man, I haven't thought about something that I want to do for myself in a while. Like, I've just kind of been a part of other people's shows. But I'm working on a sketch thing, not by myself, with 3 other people. And hopefully we'll get a show in January, because it seems like it's kind of tough to get one this year, right now.
Yeah, once it gets to be the fall, you know, everything's holiday related.
Yeah, because nobody wants to do it. Well, you know, there's Sound on Sound is out, and then Hell Yes Fest is out. Yeah, and it's Christmas, so it's slim pickings right now. But
January's
hopefully
great.
in January we can get 2 weekends. That would be best for this kind of thing.
Yeah,
It's going to be an experiment.
cool.
Yeah.
So you've been
Yeah, we'll
working
see.
on other people's projects mostly, but you want to put effort into working on stuff for yourself? Are there certain kinds of things that you want to express, or
Well, I want to
something
do
that you're...
I want to do more solo work, but I don't necessarily want to do a solo show. Like, I thought about doing stand-up, and I've tried doing it kind of during these, like, variety shows I've been a part of. But it doesn't really feel right. I'm just so scared of it. I'm so scared. It's weird to still be this scared of doing something, but I'm so afraid of stand-up. But it's definitely something I want to try.
Well, especially in the interest of what we started talking about with Mike Birbiglia, you can do stand-up in a different kind of way and just do it in your own way.
That's what everybody... Yeah, I'm also...
I've been talking about that myself.
I get pretty good advice about that all the time, and it's usually like, just do what you want to do. Like, whatever your voice, whatever your taste is.
Yeah,
Making yourself laugh.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I feel like it's important to do it for yourself a little bit. Yeah, and we were talking a while back about like who we're trying to impress, and I think I'm just mostly trying to impress myself. Mm-hmm. But I'm a very discerning customer of my own bullshit.
Yeah, that's the way it goes. Your own worst enemy.
Yeah. Yeah, right? Oh, man. So I'm excited about any future work you got going on and any other projects that you're doing.
Thanks.
Yeah, super fun.
I'm excited.
Guys, any other questions you have for Yamina? What do you want to know? You're taking a lot of good notes, Delia.
What the fuck is on my arm?
Probably peanut skin.
It's peanut skin, you're right. No, actually, I think I wrote some stuff down at work and actually hit everything.
Oh.
That I wanted to get through.
So you were in New York for a little while. Are you pretty much back in Austin to stay?
I don't know.
For at least a little bit? Just kind of floating?
I have no idea. I really, I don't see myself going anywhere before the end of next year.
Everybody was super excited to have you back, and I was like super anxious to meet you the first time.
Aw, that's, yeah.
Oh, fun.
All hyped.
Yeah.
Overhyped.
Nah.
Oh yeah, you were super awesome the first time I met you.
Aw.
If there were other people, I'm going to be honest with you, Yamina, and sorry anyone who's listening to this, but there's plenty of people who've moved on that if they returned, I'd be like, meh, all right, whatever. But when you came back, it was great because you care about stuff and you went on a journey and you came back and you brought that journey.
Yeah.
You didn't just go and like then come back and go like, guys, everything sucks. I just want you to know. Like,
Oh, yeah,
which a
I know.
lot of people have like gone to New York and LA or and like come back and been like, nah, those people are the worst. And it's like, okay, well, that's really not what any part of this is.
No.
I don't care if, I mean, like, don't get me wrong, like, I like meeting nice people, but at the same time, it's like, if you're going to be cynical, you're going to be cynical. And I feel like for you went and had this wonderful journey, and it was nice. And I'm just happy that you did it and that you're still doing it.
Thanks,
and,
man.
you know, you're a high-level player and a good...
That sounds like MVP sports, like sports stuff. High level play.
I was like, oh, that sounds like a great idea, actually. If we did, like, a sports thing with, like, improviser.
We haven't done
to,
that yet. We should.
That's so funny.
Cold Town's doing something right now called Title Find that looks awesome. It's like a all-female short form thing. I think it's going to be badass. It looks really great. Yeah.
Well, that's the best part is that there's so many places doing all sorts of different creative things, and that no matter what, you can find and lots of different friends all around
For sure.
who are doing different projects.
Yeah, man. So much talent out there.
Well, thanks, Yamina, for being with us.
You're
Yeah.
very welcome. This was really fun.
Thanks
I
so
hope you.
much.
I learned a lot. I hope you guys learned something today. Feels good.
And Fuck This Week's on Mondays, and it's really good.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
This week, every Monday at 8 p.m. at the New Movement Theater.
You can see Yamina all the time be super wonderful, a great host, and a wonderful leader to that crowd, for sure.
Hey, y'all stop.
Good. Thanks for listening to Yes But Why podcast.